Hello everyone! Welcome back to Glitz and Glitter!
Hello everyone! Welcome to Glitz and Glitter!
Before we get started, I got a ton of mail in from Canada. 2 different people, both from Canada. How funny is that? That never happens. So, first one is from Becky, and I have to say, Becky, sorry, one of the things I can't show because Don ate it already.
You ate some of it?
I had a piece of the chocolate.
Well, you started it. You opened it up and said,
really
you gotta
good.
try this, so I ate
Their
it.
chocolate is so much better than ours. So, Becky made me an ornament with glitz and glitter on it. Isn't that cute? Look at how cute. And she sent me, a little gecko. Is it a keychain? I didn't open it yet. I've been waiting. Yeah, it's for you probably. Isn't it adorbs?
What am I going to do with a gecko?
Look at, you have to be careful with them because he's really tiny. And then here's what's left, although it was melted because it's 95 degrees here in Florida. So we put it in the refrigerator, and she sent us a whole bunch of chocolate from Canada. And the one that's missing, you would know, Becky, it was really good. It was really good. And then I got a huge box from Coral, who also lives in Canada. You can't have these in here. You'll be munching the whole time.
Well, isn't that what they're for?
Not right now. Coral sent me a massive box from Canada. Coral, I cannot believe you sent me all this. I've done some orders for Coral in the past and sent them. I did a tray. I did several pen organizers for her. And she sends me this massive box. So let's go through it. I kind of organized it all so it doesn't take forever. She sent me 3-dimensional stickers, and I do use these, and I pulled the tops off because then you have 2 stickers each. So if you find these at the Dollar Tree, you'll have 2 stickers for 1 because you really can't embed a 3-dimensional sticker in there because they're really flexible. And then she sent these kinds of stickers. These are like puffy stickers, so you have to make sure you're in a deep mold. And then these are transfer stickers. So I haven't used these before. Raised 3D detail. Oh, well, they're a little puffy. So those are pretty. Those could look good in coasters. She sent me, yay, love these, gold and silver paint pens, 2 of each.
Like you don't use those?
I don't use these at all.
No, not at all.
I love these. I use these all the time. Actually, you want to put these back in this box?
You're going to trade me in for a pen, aren't you?
Keep going here. She sent me this beautiful necklace and earring set with a cross on it. Gorgeous. And then more eyelashes for my little fellas. Here's some. I think she's been saving all this and just filling a box. And when the box got full, look at how thick those ones are. I wonder who's going to get those. And these. So plenty of eyelashes for a while. She sent me a ton of vinyl stickers in different, these are all you need is love ones. Then a whole stack of flowers. A whole stack of Mickey Mouse. And
that's good.
He's eating. Caramel.
Oh, good. Caramel. It's got soft caramel in the middle.
And some little baby, what are those, cows? Those are cute. And some bows. So we got a whole bunch of vinyl decals. Awesome. And then there's plenty more. Here you go. Plenty more to look at. Look at this stack of gems. I don't use gems at all. I don't know what she's thinking.
Yeah.
I might actually use these to build my crystal molds. I haven't tried yet. I'm wondering, because I like the facets on them, and they might transfer over well into silicone. Look at all these. They just go on and on and on forever. And then bigger sheets that have 2 layers. Oh, I love these ones. And 2 of them. And then smaller ones, all different colors. And then smaller ones in diamonds. My goodness, Coral. You've been busy shopping. What do we got here? Where's the rest of it? Oh, it's over here. We have 24 piping bags. We need to start blooming again. That's
Bloomin' onion.
Nice 12 pieces. Doesn't say how big they are, but they look about the right size. I like the 12 inchers. So I'm going to put those right in my drawer where they belong. We've got some What is this? Seashells? Here's my scissors. Stuff to put in resin. Oh yeah, these are seashells. Green ones. Interesting. If I open these, then I won't be able to close them. So if you could see closely, these are green seashells. You'll need a deep mold for these ones. Maybe like a clock or something. Then we've got smaller seashells. Those are cute.
I have a seashell by the seashore.
And then we've got these kind of seashells. I use those a lot. And then we got scallops seashells. Oh my gosh, Coral.
Next time, Coral, send us scallops with the shells.
And then she sent me a bag full of goodies that she made. I love. Look at these. I already unpacked them all. A little tiny trinket dish and a little bear. Look at her. She's blinging stuff out. I'm so proud of you. She knows my dog's names. Look at that. Peanut and Panda. I should put that on a little collar. And then she made me a whole bunch of little flowers and hearts. Oops. And little things. Maybe these were extras because that's what my extras will look like. So thank you so much for thinking of me. Let me find homes for all this stuff. And the rest is Don's. And I think she bought him 1 or 2 things of candy, maybe?
Maybe just a couple.
She bought him Jolly Ranchers.
Yeah.
Fruit-filled candy.
Yeah.
Strawberry candy.
Oh, man.
Strawberry candy.
How'd you know I like strawberries?
Jolly Ranchers. Probably because you say it all the time.
I do?
Tootsie Rolls. Tootsie Rolls. Tootsie Rolls. Tootsie Rolls. And big Tootsie Rolls. I think you got a little bit of candy. So, and she also wrote me a beautiful letter to say thank you for how wonderful you've been. I absolutely love how my tray came out. It's better than I could have ever imagined. I made you a few things, though they are nowhere near as good as the amazing artwork you create. I hope you like them. Of course I like them. I also sent you a few things that I hope you like. Some stickers, eyelashes, rhinestones. I hope you can use embellishments if you want. Oh yeah, she also sent some Canadian Smarties, but he ate them already. Those were good. For Mr. Glitz.
It wasn't my fault.
This must have been packed before because she said she searched like crazy for Tootsie Rolls for him, but unfortunately she couldn't find any. So she must have wrote this letter before she found the Tootsie Rolls. Coral, how do we say thank you?
By eating one of her Jolly Ranchers.
He's already eaten the chocolate Jolly Ranchers in his mouth. Are you guys ready to see what we're going to do today? Let's get started. So as we both have a lime Jolly Rancher in our mouth, please excuse us because we've never had a lime Jolly Rancher before.
It's Coral's fault.
I know, that was really good. So we got several new things. 2 that Don has made.
Yeah.
His 2 new molds.
My molds, I made them.
These are going to be like soap dishes, kind of, or trinket trays, whatever you want. So we pulled out the resin dyes. What color are you doing, baby?
Well, ooh, you called me baby. Hey. We're going to pause this for a minute. So we're going to use Let's Resin Dye Emerald Green for this one. And Sapphire Blue for this one.
So he said he's going to mix it into the resin, not do a drip.
Oops. I always turn that on.
I have 4 of these little animals that were sent to me in Happy Mail that I have not done yet. And I'm sure y'all have been waiting. This little moose guy is all one piece. His antlers don't come off like the other one I have. I'm going to do him in this turquoise sparkle that was sent to me in Happy Mail. So I'm just going to make him a fun little character. I've got a little bear that was sent to me. I'm going to use Haley's Comet from Dianca Pours. Don't forget the coupon code.
I like those colors lately. They're nice.
I know. I've got a kangaroo that came from Australia. I'm going to marble these 2 that came in Happy Mail. What color are they? Champagne and almond. And then I've got a little squirrel who's holding
nuts.
Holding a acorn or something. And I'm going to marble him in pearl white and chocolate brown. I'm still waiting to hear from Just Resin if they can give me a coupon code. So if they have, and I know by the time this hits YouTube, I will have it in the description box for you. So I think we're gonna just mix up separate batches and kind of do that because I really don't want a ton of extras today because I don't have a lot of time tonight.
Who do we have coming over this week?
We're gonna surprise. I'm not talking about that.
Oh, okay, never mind.
So
Just erase that. Forget I said anything.
we have a special video coming up in a couple days. And yeah, you might not want to miss that one. So that'll be really, really fun. All right, BRB.
What?
Go.
Oh, you want me to go?
I didn't mix mine yet. You know that. We're going to see how the master pours his resin.
So I don't want to be dark. I want to be kind of...
Yeah, but that's really light. You need a lot of... You can't get that opaque, even if you tried.
I'll show you the look I'm going for. You see, now that's going to look good right there.
But that's not going to be that color because that's so thin.
So it's going to be lighter or darker?
See, let me teach.
Oh.
Let me teach.
I see the stick. Never
See
mind.
the stick. It'll be a little bit darker than what the stick shows, but a little bit lighter than what's in the cup. It's probably good. I mean, it'll be close to that color, just not that color.
And a couple more drops.
Okay, a couple more drops. Resin dyes, if you're new to resin, will last longer than alcohol inks. Won't fade as easy as alcohol inks, so that's why we're using the dyes today. And this set comes with 16 colors and all different colors. There's even white. I'm surprised you didn't do red, white, and blue.
Oh man, do they change?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't think it's gonna get darker. Like I said, it doesn't get opaque. I keep mine upside down just so I can see what color I'm looking at instead of a bunch of black caps when I open the box.
Okay, that's good.
Then we'll debubble. I'll take that, sir.
Sir, oh, you called me sir.
Oh, that one's not open.
See how you are?
So this means we get to see a new color today. There you go. We didn't measure those with water. I measured mine with water, but I didn't want to pour water in those. So we're guessing. Most likely we're going to need more. Or less. I don't know.
We'll find out. A little drop here, a little drop there, or a squirt.
Squirt.
This will be interesting to see how this comes out.
Well, it should be pretty good.
You can have that.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Happy birthday.
No, not my birthday.
It will be
No, it won't.
someday.
Not even close.
Well, when it gets here, there, I just gave you a birthday gift.
No. No, cheat. All right, let's debubble.
All right, debubble it.
Glitz and glitter lighting up the night. Penning in dreams with a shimmer so bright. Rhinestones dancing, catching every eye. This is my moment, gonna touch the sky.
Everything's ready.
Hi.
He doesn't like the fact that he can't write on my paper anymore.
I can write on this.
No, you can't.
I
Please
can.
don't. Are you going to
Okay.
spritz with alcohol first?
Well-
Don't mix it. Gonna get bubbles. Not too much, not too much. Only a little bit.
Just a little bit. Just a little tad here.
Don't mix. You're going to make bubbles.
I'm scraping off my stick.
That wasn't scraping.
Could have been.
We want it crystal clear.
This is going to be for sale on eBay. Someday I'm going to get...
Wait, stop. What did I tell you to do?
I know, I got to...
Well, before it's full.
To make sure there's no bubbles. Seeing bubbles coming out?
Yep, I told you. Look at them all. Those are some big bubbles. You can even like peel it back because this is a really soft mold.
Someday I'm going to say that and somebody's going to buy something for $500.
They can't. Even if they wanted to. Trust me, they're not going to pay no $500 for your projects.
Oh!
Now, if it was like a table or a bench that we've done in the past, yeah, that's definitely worth $500 or more. But not this.
So I have to keep doing that till all the bubbles go
Yeah, until all the bubbles are gone.
Because they just keep coming out. I think I'm making bubbles by doing
Okay,
that.
we'll put a little more in and do it again. We're going to fill it all the way up. Oh my God, I think I measured that almost perfectly.
I told you exact amount.
Yeah, you did. No, you didn't. That was 3.5. So maybe we'll get this one right. This was 4.5.
This is going to look incredible.
Incredible.
Incredible. $500 eBay worthy.
Nah. There's a spatula so you could scrape.
You know I don't like to scrape.
You're gonna scrape.
You can't tell me what to do.
Please scrape.
You're not my boss.
I know, but I'm asking you nicely.
Can you say that one more time just now? You know you're not my boss?
I'm not your boss.
So everybody knows?
I'm just asking you nice, honey. Can you
What?
please scrape the cup?
I can scrape.
Okay.
Because you said nicely.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
That was the perfect amount. Look at that. Want me to wash that off so you could scrape the next cup?
Yes, please.
Oh, now you're afraid to use alcohol when you can use alcohol? There's no alcohol left in there. I don't know why you spritzed it a while ago. Okay.
Somebody told me to spritz it.
Well, the one you're working on, silly.
Oh.
I'm surprised you chose green.
I am too.
I am too. What, not in the pink mood today, huh? You've been picking pink for like weeks.
Well, I like to try different stuff.
Look at all those bubbles coming out.
So, ladies and gentlemen, Michelle has officially agreed to do a competition with me, the chicken dance.
Oh, no, I have not.
Are you sure?
I'm
Because
sure.
I thought last night around 11:30.
You were dreaming.
No, it could have been. We were up on stage, had all the lights going, the chicken dance song,
I don't think so.
and we were doing the chicken dance. The chicken off. Man,
I'm thinking the same thing. You got a lot of bubbles in there.
go away, little bubbles. Bubbles are not your friends.
No, they're not. What if we do this? Let me think. Let me see something. I'm just trying to figure this one out. Oh, it's too full to do it. I wanted to like... or squish. I don't know if you were making those bubbles because that was a lot of bubbles to come out. I'm not sure what's going on.
There was a lot of bubbles.
They're not coming out now.
I think I have officially become a professional resiner.
We
What
need
do you
to
think?
make room for a...
Do you think I'm a professional yet?
No. We need to make room for a pressure pot. I just don't have room in my house for one.
What's a pressure pot?
If we put these in a pressure pot to cure, it squeezes the bubbles till they're gone instead of a vacuum chamber which sucks the bubbles out.
How are you supposed to get something you pour it into a...
Well, you don't, you finish pouring it in the pressure pot. Wow, we did awesome.
Now watch. Squirt, squirt.
I'm gonna pour this so I don't have all these extras into the conch tray.
After you spray it with alcohol.
So yeah, I don't want a ton of extras today. I have 4 characters to finish, so we're gonna fill this one up instead.
Ooh, golden pineapple.
He's like chomping on all of these. They're like tropical flavored. And we've never had tropical flavored before. This is garbage. Okay, maybe I'll keep this out for the other ones. All right, Mr. Glitz, you are released from duty until curing.
Okay, I'm out of here.
He's got work to do. Let me get some. I'm not gonna pour all mine in one pour, so I'm gonna mix up like half the resin. I've got 3 for the bear and 4.5 for the squirrel, which is split into 2. So this one is for the bear. Should be really sparkly. I'm pretty sure it's a shiny mold. Let me check now. It's a little too late. Yeah, it should be good. This one is semi-shiny. The kangaroo is a matte mold, and the moose should be a shiny mold. I'm not sure. I hope it is. I'll have to check because I picked a pigment paste that will look good in a shiny mold but not in a matte mold, so I better recheck. This is really pretty. It looks like a bear. I could not figure out in the colors that I have, or even how to mix my colors to get the correct color of a kangaroo. So, you know, I'm just gonna go with brown. This one was Haley's Comet. And let me check that mold to make sure it's, yeah, it's shiny. Okay, good. So this one for the squirrel, I'm going to try, oh, this one's not even open yet. I just received these 2. Like I said, I'm trying to get a discount code from them, but I have, as of recording this, I haven't heard, but you're gonna see this a week after recording, so maybe by that time, I might have heard back from them. So I'm just gonna, you do have to mix these kind. Most of them you have to mix. Some of this one, these are a little thicker than other ones that I have. Nothing wrong with it. You just have to make sure you mix it really good. Oh, you know what? Pearl White isn't going to be showing pearl. Maybe I'll spray seal him. I don't know. We'll see how he comes out. Because pearl, you're not really going to see pearl in a matte mold. Isn't that a pretty pearl though? It sure is. I just don't want to stir with this thing. Let me grab a stir stick. Isn't that pretty? It's pretty good. I don't think I need any more. Okay. I meant to put that one brown because it had more resin than the other cup. See, I wasn't even thinking. This one is chocolate brown. Is it open? No, it's not open. Shoot, maybe I'll pour a little bit into the other cup and then color it the chocolate brown. Come on. Get all that in there. I don't want it going to waste. And stir. This one's really thick. Maybe I will do the lesser of the 2 chocolate. Maybe it was a good thing. Sorry if you hear pounding out my window. Like, my grass guy is here making all kinds of noise out there. I don't know what he's pounding on. Unless Don's out there doing something. I'm like, what the heck is pounding out there? I just saw him, not Don, but the grass guy cutting the grass over there. Ooh, that's pretty. It's got a shimmer to it. I'm just gonna wipe this off and then stir it with my reel stick. I just don't want to break those. I feel like they're so like flexible. Get all that pigment so nothing drops. It happens more often than I like. Then you gotta cover it with something. Hopefully it's in a place you can cover something with. All right, as soon as these are debubbled, we'll pour. I'm just gonna spritz first, and this bear might need a little extra support from a bottle of some sort. Because he looks like he's leaning that way. I'll pour some in, make sure there's no bubbles in his face or ears. Which I don't see any. It looks like he poured pretty good. Nothing in the nose. I'm gonna try to pour it without him tipping because I want to slide him back on the table. Gosh, I hope he doesn't fall. Look at that. The perfect amount. Let me just grab something. I'm just gonna grab my crushed crystal just in case, because I want to scrape this. And this was 3 ounces if you have this mold or if you get this mold. So if I found all these links, they are in my description box. If you guys are new to my channel, on every video, there is a plethora of links in my description box. A lot of discount codes for most of the places you already shop. So make sure you utilize those. If I was you, I would just make a list of them so you don't always have to go into my description box to find it every time you want to go shopping. Just write them all down. Let me grab a lighter because I don't want to spritz that. It's a little too full. It's like domed. Domed, really domed. Okay. Now, let's try to marble this. I don't know how well it's going to do. I don't think he will tip over. I was like, do I have the right one? Yes, I do. Okay, spritz first. And then, what's down here? His face. So, I wonder if I just pour on top of pouring, if that will marble it. I don't know. That's what I'm doing. Can you guys see what I'm doing? I'm guessing I'm making a new color and not marbling. I probably just made light brown, but I guess we'll know at demold what I did. I didn't really want to like pour him in blocks of color because I really wanted him marbled. I don't know. I've been messing around with that kind of marbling and I'm not sure that it works for me. Maybe today is different. And these are like shimmery pastes, more like a mica powder, so they could very well combine instead of marble. I have no idea what to expect. I'm just gonna fill them up. There's probably an extra ½ an ounce in here, which, yeah, I mixed up an extra ½ ounce just to make it easier to measure my resin in the cup. That was the alcohol rising that I spritzed in there. So yeah, we'll see what happens with that one. Gosh, I hope it marbles. I've got a little bit left. Do I make something with it? Or what do I want brown over here? Anything? You know what I could do? Let's paint one of my butterflies. Oh, there's already blue in it, so I guess I'm gonna do blue. me find a blue that I like. And we will fill it with the brown. These look really pretty with the powders, chameleon powders, because these are matte molds as well. But if you put a chameleon powder in there, it has a shimmer. You still see the shimmer to it, and it's really pretty. And then I always add rhinestones into my flowers, the centers of the flowers, I should say, just to give it a little more jazz. And this is going to pick up all those colors that I didn't pull out last time. And if you like open it up, you can get into all those nooks and crannies, because those flower petals are very small in there, but they're very pretty. This is, in case you like it, Let's Resin's teal color. We're just gonna pour that in there and make a magnet. I do want to kind of squish it, open it up, get into those petals, poke around a little bit. We'll see if I ruin the powder. I don't ever remember to check if I ruin the powder when I say that. And then I'll put the rest in the conch tray. That's it. I don't have hours and hours after all these tonight, because Don and I are working on something for the channel. We just haven't announced it yet. Well, we may have by the time this video goes out, so I guess I shouldn't talk because I never know when you guys are going to see this. But we do have a special guest flying all the way in from northern US. I can't remember if they're from Maine or somewhere up there. And they are coming in a couple of days, and they went out of their way by like 6 hours. They're heading to West Palm. That's what Don was talking about earlier. And they took a 6.5-hour detour and changed their flights to a airport near me, because they asked if they can come and meet us in person. And I'm like, of course you can. So that is going to be a special day here in a day or two. So we are going to be videoing it, so you guys won't miss out on what's going on here. So I'm really excited about that. I think they are too. All right, I'm going to mix up the other 8 ounces, and then we'll pour the rest and wait for demold. I've got more, 8 ounces more, 6 in here, 1 each in here. So we're going to do this gorgeous turquoise sparkle. Look at that color in the mousse. Like I said, it's not going to be a realistic mousse. I don't want everything to be realistic. I need to pull out, in fact, I did pull out my other one that we were making so much, like all the time, all of you who have been with me for a while. But all the new people never seen that little guy unless they went back and watched all my videos. So we're gonna have to pour him one of these days again, because everybody fell in love with him. I think everybody who was doing resin 6 months ago, or however long it's been, ended up buying that little thing. Similar to this mousse, but a little bit smaller and a little bit different. It was, I think it held only 2 ounces. I think I want more paste in there. That's what why did I do that? That should be good. Let me just get it in. I'm afraid I'm not going to mix this one well. Let me just close this up so I can get things out of my way here. Look at that blue sparkle. Oh my gosh. That is so gorgeous. Oops. Get in there. So far, all these pigments have been behaving themselves in the vacuum chamber. I haven't had to release pressure. Look at that. I think I need to split this one up though. It's a little too high for the vacuum chamber. Now we're gonna, oh, this one's not open yet either. We're gonna marble this one too, but I think I'll do it the other way and just pour it in blocks and see the difference that happens. So it's probably not open. Of course it's not open. Why would it be open? I just opened it. Get all that good stuff out of there. Mix it up. This one's not too bad for sitting a while. It's really pretty. It's called Champagne, I think, yeah. And she also sent me this color in a mica powder. So not just the pigment paste, they have it in a mica powder. Look at that lusciousness. We have so many squirrels in my neighborhood that Panda likes them. I mean, he could care less. It's not like he has to find them, but Peanut, oh my gosh, my little Morky Peanut. He sees a squirrel. He is chasing that thing to the end of the leash, and when they go up the tree to get away from them, of course, Peanut will sit at the bottom of that tree just staring and watching him, like, as long as I let him. He would sit there 2 hours if I let him, and he won't let that squirrel come down the tree. It's hilarious. But then eventually I feel bad for the squirrel because he wants to get down and he's chirping and yelling at Peanut all the time to move out of the way. And sometimes those squirrels will like psych him out and go down the opposite side of the tree that Peanut wasn't watching and get away and go down the tree and across the street. And of course he's on a leash, so I'm not going to let him go chasing him across the street. But oh my gosh, Peanut he'll sit there. One time I was on the phone with somebody and I was just standing there letting Peanut do his thing with the poor squirrel, not realizing there wasn't another tree he could hop into to get away. And I'm just talking away to my friend for like 45 minutes. We're standing at this tree. That poor squirrel, he didn't get down for 45 minutes. When I realized how long I was standing there, I was like, oh my gosh, Peanut, let's let the squirrel go away. All right, anyway, enough of my stories. Let me get this in the vacuum chamber and then we'll get these poured. Just gonna spritz this guy. We're gonna pour the deep one first so my resin's not sitting here in the cup. This is such a pretty blue. I'm gonna get his antlers, make sure there's no bubbles in them, squish them and squeeze them, but I don't see any bubbles. You could really see through this mold. And pour him up. You're back, Mr. Glitz.
Nope, I just had to come get my cup.
He's thirsty. He's like, nope, I'm out. Let me just scrape that so we don't waste a drop. And then finish pouring it up. I think it's good. I don't see bubbles anywhere. We're going to have a blue mousse. Got a little extra. I might have to make something out of this. I just don't want to pour this into any old thing. What do I got left? About an ounce. Yeah. All right. We will do something with that. Something pretty with that. Let's do this one. Now this is a matte mold, so I'm not sure how it's gonna look. And it's really small. Of course I did that one like right here that I can't move in my way. Let's see. We're gonna do some brown and some cream. Brown, cream. I have no idea. These might make their own color too. No clue. Whoop, that should be good. One more drip. That off. Just gonna squeegee around my edges so I don't have a ton of trimming. Oops. This one was a little bit too high. All right, I'm gonna find something to pour. Look at this, I have probably a good ounce. Maybe I'll mix these together. I still have some pocket hugs that have been painted. I could pour these in to get the nice color off the pocket hug mica powder. So I will do that because those are simple to finish. Where's my scraper? Oh, in there. Okay, let's see. I'm gonna just move this stuff. Let me rearrange here a moment. You can go there. You can go there. See how I've already pre-painted these? So I'm just gonna fill them up with the brown, since you're not gonna really see the brown anyway through the front. Maybe I'll pour that blue into one of these. Oh good, we got two of them. That's good. These are easy to finish. All you do is glue them onto the card and stick them in the little gift bag. Done. So when you don't want to do a lot of extra stuff with your extras, I probably should clean this out. I don't want to pour it into that one because you're not going to see the sparkle. So let me just, oops, carefully wipe this one out and the next one out. There's something in there. And let's get a couple of blue sparkle pocket hugs. I think these take about a ½ ounce each, if I'm correct. I don't remember. Perfect. I'm going to just scrape this into that conch tray and be back on demold. Demolding time!
Yay!
As he eats Reese's Pieces now.
Man, we got narc on me.
Narc on you. Let's do the extras.
Don't like it.
Why? What's wrong with it?
Don't like that one either.
Oh, look, you could see the marbling underneath. That kind of stinks. Oh, man.
I like that one.
That's pretty. And that's pretty. Not too many extras today.
Okay.
You want to go first?
Yeah.
You always want to go first. You got to do it under the camera.
Oh, the camera. Ooh.
Wait, got to be careful with those edges.
Look at that beautiful dish.
Nice.
That's worth $500.
Ah, jeez.
Ah, jeez.
There's no bubbles. You did a good job. Oh, wait. I took it out of the bubble remover. That's right.
I did all this.
Oh, you did. You did. You
Yeah,
did. You did. I give you credit. Let's put it on the white so they can see.
You don't have to give me nothing. I'm taking it.
Oh, wait. There's a bubble right there.
Ain't a bubble.
It is a bubble.
There's bubbles everywhere. See them?
Well, not those bubbles. One bubble.
Don't look at it. All right, so went from 500 to 350.
Let's hope there's no bubbles in this one.
Ooh.
Hold it up on the white.
Oh man, there's all kinds of bubbles. Look at them all.
That's what a pressure pot's for.
Look at all them little micro bubbles.
That's because we were putting that thing around so many times trying to get the bubbles out. But you got the big ones out. You just couldn't get the little ones
crappy.
out. But that's not that bad.
It is
You gotta
bad.
really look to see them. It's
I
really
see them.
not that horrible.
Nope, they're going to the target range.
Ah, jeez.
Ah, jeez.
All right, so let's do mine. You're gonna finish all mine when I'm unmolded them, right? You're
No.
gonna do all the embellishing for me.
Are you crazy?
Yeah.
You a crazy woman.
Oh, this is nice and flexible. Well, I take that back. Why do they all have big heads?
Why do you have to have so many little bubbles in there?
It's not that bad.
It is that
Oh,
bad.
look at that pretty color.
That is pretty color. I like that.
It's perfect for the bear. We're gonna finish him up.
You got the bare necessities.
Where's that from? Disney?
I just made it up.
You didn't make it up.
Well, in my head, I just made it up because you have a bear.
Here's
Bear.
the kangaroo. Hopefully he's in one piece. Pull his ears out. Is he? Any
That
bubbles?
looks good.
Nice. It's not under the camera.
It is under the camera. Look, I can see it up here.
Look at the marbling. Oh, this is the one I dumped in a little at a time. This is the one I did different. So that's not too bad. No bubbles anywhere. So now I got to figure out what I could do to a kangaroo because I've never done a kangaroo before.
Minor failures.
They're not failures.
There's that bubble there. I got micro bubbles all over now that I'm looking.
They're good.
I failed.
You didn't
I'm a failure.
fail. They're not even considered bloopers because they look good.
It's because you don't have me in here enough to practice.
Whatever. You've been in here the past several days. Oh my gosh. All right, squirrely squirrel.
I need to put in for a vacation. Who do I talk to?
Oh no. Oh, I thought it was ripped. Oh, his ears came out.
That looks good.
Well, that's kind of cool. That's the one I dumped into each other. So it did kind of marble. I just kind of, you weren't in here. I just kind of dumped one color into another as they were both pouring.
Yeah, you can see it's like gray on that side, but brown on this side.
Yeah, not too bad. We'll fix him up. He's got a little acorn. Cute. One more, then I'll be in here for the next 3 hours. You gonna help me? So I don't have to go to bed at 2
Putting out a challenge to all you people.
A challenge?
Pour this mold and do it better. That's my challenge.
It's not that bad. Honestly, I can't even see a bubble from here.
I'm not happy.
You're never happy.
I am happy. I got you, baby.
Ah,
I got
jeez.
you, girl.
Oh, God.
By my side.
These antlers are gonna be something. It's a good thing this thing is completely cooled down. Aww.
I know, you're going to bling out his little collar here.
Yeah, he's already blingy. Isn't he cute? He needs a little tattoo on his bum. That's so cute.
Do you have one on your bum?
No.
I do. You want to see it?
No. Okay, give me a few minutes. Let me come up with a plan.
Mr. Glitz with his resin flare, making dishes clear like hair, shiny surfaces catching light. His creations glow so bright. Mrs. Glitz works overtime, adding sparkle, making them shine. For animals with bling galore, squirrel, moose, kangaroo, and more. Oh, the Glitz life, it's a show. Resin dreams with a dazzling glow. They work together hand in hand, turning ideas into something grand. Mr. Glitz with a steady hand, crafting wonders that look so grand. Mrs. Glitz brings her special touch, adding details that mean so much. Squirrel's tail with a diamond gleam. Moose's antlers like a dream. Kangaroo hopping in crystal shoes. Teddy bear shining, no one can refuse. Oh, the glitz.
Okay, I'm done. I put some rhinestones and some gold marker on the edges of those flowers and put gold flowers on that magnet on the back. Didn't touch these dishes because I don't think they need anything, and I don't know what he's talking about, because if I'm looking at these without staring at them, I don't see bubbles. Oh, I meant to fix that one though. I'll fix that one with UV resin before it goes out, but he's crazy. We're our own worst critic, and I love these. So we'll do these maybe a couple different ways now that you've seen them with alcohol ink. Look at how pretty that is. I think he did a great job, especially getting all those bubbles out around there. And then the green one. Yeah, there's bubbles in there, but I don't know. I don't have a pressure pot, so it's not going to be perfect. I don't know. I think he did a good job. So for the pocket hugs, all I did was glue those to the cards. And then for these two, I found a sticker to cover the spots I didn't like. So that looks really cute. I bought these stickers at Dollar Tree ages ago and never knew what to put them on until today. So look at that. They finally came in handy. Here's the little bear. I didn't do a whole lot to him. I colored the bottom of the feet and the ears, the face. Put a little bow and a cupcake in his hand, and then a black butterfly on his head. Oh, I meant to put a little sparkle in his eye. Let me grab my white marker. Totally forgot. All of them need a little sparkle in their eye. Just to give it a little bit of life. That's better. Isn't he cute? I think he's adorable. And then here's the kangaroo. So I put some flowers on the base in her hand, a bow around her neck, painted the eyes, which I'm going to put a little dot of white. Bring her to life a little bit. Painted inside the ears pink, and then put a little flower over next to her ear. So she's really cute. I love the marbling on this one. Oh, and I put oops, it moved. I'm going to have to redo that. I put the bow on. I must have touched it. I'll get that glue off. I'll get the glue off and I'll fix it a little later. But I put a bow on her little back. The squirrel, I didn't really know what to do with this one. This one gave me a hard time. So I just painted the acorn. Painted the eyes and the ears. Let me put the white in the eye. I put toenails and fingernails on, and then I had these from Happy Mail a little while ago. So I just glued one to the tail. I don't know. Give me some ideas of what I could do. There's not a whole lot I can do without covering anything, and it's beautiful and shiny and marbled. I love it. And look at this one. Oh, I guess I don't need this anymore. This one is adorbs. Look at the necklace in pink and diamonds. I put that on the back, a little ducky. I put some sunglasses on her, little stones on her antlers for antler rings, toenails in pink in back. I colored the tail in brown and the antlers in brown, and then I colored the ears in pink. And I put a little tattoo of a butterfly on her little hip. I think she's adorable. I love this one. It is so cute. Too bad it's not like enough for extras, because this one took like what, 4.5 or 5.5 ounces? I don't remember. So this is definitely not an extras mold like the other one used to be, but this one is so cute. Maybe I'll make her a couple more times. I think that's everything. All I have to do, these little bags came with the pocket hugs, and I have to put that bow back on the kangaroo. Just pop these in the bag and hand them out. You guys, maybe you guys sell these at the little craft fairs. I don't know. I've never sold at a craft fair, so I'm not quite sure what sells at craft fairs, but maybe these things do. So these came with these little bags and the cards and the molds. That's what I got on Amazon. So everything's linked below if you liked anything today and inspired you to try anything. I tried a couple other these stickers. They didn't work. They didn't stick to the hearts. So I got these puffy stickers out. So that's what worked. I think that's it, guys. I'm gonna get you some pictures. That's all I have for you today. A whole plethora of animals and a couple new molds. All right, well, I will see you guys tomorrow and we'll do something else pretty cool. Have a blessed day, everybody. Bye.
Glitz and glitter paint her way. She lights up hearts come what may. With a brush of faith she starts. Jesus whispers through her art. Patience blooms in every hue. Her love for viewers shines so true. Shimmer sparkles in her eyes. A radiant soul under bright skies. Glitz and glitter, Michelle, a story. Her colors tell faith and love in every part. Jesus guides her shining heart. Ooh, 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 ooh. Canvas dreams and sparkly streams. Her laughter flows like sunlit beams. With each stroke her spirit sings. A masterpiece of golden wings. She sprinkles joy like morning dew. In every shade a promise new. A life of love, a life of grace. In her art we see his face. Glitz and glitter, Michelle, a story. Her colors tell faith and love in every part. Jesus guides her shining heart. She sprinkles joy like morning dew. In every shade a promise new. A life of love, a life of grace. In her art we see his face. Glitz and glitter, Michelle, a story. Her colors tell faith and love in